alaikum. My name is Isaiah, and today I want to actually talk about Shango. Enjoy.
Good motherfucking god. This shit is bananas. First of all, the artwork. You have Mobby, who was pretty cool. He was part of Amampando, and they were doing percussion for Juno Reactor for a while. And you have his face right on the album. And superimposed on it is like a symbol of an African god. I believe it's called Shango. Behind him, there's like a blue swirl going on. Maybe a headdress, or I believe. I'm not sure. But it's a pretty epic and pretty impressive. It leaves a lasting impression. There's someone staring at you. And on his left eye, there's a white mark reminiscent of an Egyptian eye. Year 2000 came out. The beginning, Pistolero. Great first song for an album. What I like about this, the guitars. You got the lady speaking Spanish, you got the gun blast, you got the beat, the Juno Reactor classic beat in the background. So, great opener. You feel like you're part of a heist, you're robbing a bank, who God knows what's going on. And then you got Hulam, which goes into like an African kind of terrain. And just, this one's another banger. You can dance to it all night. I danced to this all night. It's short, it's about 4 minutes. But this one I did not used to like at all. It was too crazy for me back then when I first heard it. That was back in 2001, 2003. But now I'm fucking loving this shit all day. This is my new favorite after I went to go see them in 2008 at the El Rey Theater. And when this song came on, this is Insects, by the way. And when I first heard it, it was cool. Like, it was cool. When I got older, I fucking loved it. Loved walking to it. I love mostly walking because it's a good ass song to walk to. But dancing to it. But when I heard it at the El Rey Theater, that bass was so banging. It went like, I felt it inside my rib cage, my heart, my lungs, my liver, everywhere. The bass was just impressive. That's a club, like a dark club vibe. Very simple. You got those sounds coming in and out, the claps. You got those the high pitches. Sounds like flies and insects are around you and stuff. And it cuts sometimes to like at 1 minute 37 seconds. You feel like you're being watched by a big ass moth or a big ass bee or something. It breaks down a couple of times, like to the cinematic stuff. Badimo. First, it sounds evil. There's a guy saying Badimo, Badimo. The sounds are kind of dark and gothic. It sounds very secular, very pagan. It's a very dark, ritualistic song, and it's pretty amazing. I remember first time playing it, my adopted brother, he came in and he's like, "What are you listening to?" And he walked back out to my mom and said, "Mom, Isaiah's listening to some demonic music, some devil music." I'm like, "No, I'm not, what the fuck?" But, you know, I was younger back then, so being young, I was like, "No, I'm not." And I felt pressure to turn it down. I was like, "What the fuck? It ain't no devil song," as far as you know. But we know better. Masters of the Universe starts off with Taz Alexander. I think that's Taz. Another female vocals. You got Amampando on there. The congas. It starts off epic. Dun, 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 dun. I like the different pitches of the bass, and I like the piano. It's awesome in this one. Alright, Nitrogen 1 starts off. Sounds like you're in the future. I mean, it's a cool song together. Sounds like someone's doing a heist. Look, that's just the stories that I hear, but it has a very good story to it as far as the melodies go. The beat, nitrogen, that's what you need. That's how you can breathe in our atmosphere. That's what he says. Nitrogen Part 2 is kind of cool. It's more of an up-tempo. nitrogen. I think that was the first of the part 1s and part 2s in Shango. Then we go to Solaris. You have the flutes, the beautiful atmosphere, oh, that flute's awesome. You have some chants in here, in and out. From Mabi, it sounds like. You got the percussion. I like when the vocals come in towards the end. It sounds like some Native American. God, it's so beautiful. But Song of the Ancestors ends the album really well. I've actually danced to this in my backyard. And our backyard has like at my parents' house, has like a river or like a stream from the mountain. Has some stairs that go down there, and then it has big tall trees. And I remember I was inspired to go dance at night with all the trees at night, the full moon. It was really intense. That bass is just amazing in here. It makes you really concentrate on nostalgia, but then it's kind of sad at the same time. It's really sad to me, the sounds. I like when Taz is singing her notes. She sounds beautiful in this. So Song of Ancestors just knocks it out of the park on this the last track.